Hi everyone, hope you're all well out there and coping with these magnificent energies. Still very powerful. When I last done a video on Monday, those energies that day was extremely high, and they haven't really let up too much actually sort of going forward. So and I said on that Monday video, I said that I would bring you a clearing, a healing of your 15 chakras and some deep grounding to help you through these times of now that the energies are really ramping up more. And what better time than on the 888, the Lion's Gate, which I hadn't planned to do it that way, and it's not actually for that, if you like, but again, it is for that because it is for this time. So we're going to be making way for abundance, an abundance of high vibrational things in your life going forward, easier to manifest things as well. So when we clear all of those lower energies, it's easier to manifest. Clearing those lower vibrations to help the DNA activations. So we're going to get our DNA, the 12 strands of our DNA activated, and some people say that we do have actually more than that, but those will be activated on our healing, our clearing, and when those energies are right. Okay, so no one can activate your DNA. If anything, you activate your DNA when the time is right, when the energies are right, in the time that either you have selected in your soul template, and with the bigger picture of what's going on as a collective as well. So no other person can activate your DNA. They can help you along the process of healing and clearing. And obviously with this comes upgrades with the 888 energy that's flowing in at the moment. So we're sort of, they say we're at the pinnacle of this open portal now of the Lion's Gate. And any energies that do come in, you know, whether it's last week, last month, last year, the Lion's Gate, whatever, it takes a few days to integrate into your body that the upgrade that it's bringing you. So let those few days for it to integrate into your body. Now the funny thing is that actually today isn't the Lion's Gate. Now, it's sort of been 888 or 88, the 88, the Lion's Gate, has sort of been a little bit sort of hijacked by the spiritual community, because actually the sun is still in Cancer. It's still in Cancer at the moment, and it doesn't actually go into Leo until the 10th of this month, not a couple of days. And what I suppose would be classed as the Lion's Gate, the 8th of the 8th, isn't actually until the 26th of August, as things will align up. Now, that's absolutely fine because, you know, hey, let's just take the whole of August as a fantastic time of portals opening, energies, activations coming in. So let's get hung up too much on dates, but more concentrate on those energies that are coming in and concentrate on clearing and sorting out our energies. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to be letting go of what's starting to collapse around us. It's so warm here, and I'm going to have to be drinking quite a bit, I think, so do excuse me. We're going to be letting go of what's collapsing. There's a lot of collapsing going on in the world, and you can probably start to see this happening with governments, with the banking system, it's going to happen with the education system, the medical system. All systems that have been created by the darker side are going to start collapsing in a big way. So we've got to sort of be prepared for that and to let that go, because there's better there for us. So there's no need to panic or, you know, get fearful about. But also things in our own lives that are starting to collapse. Whether it's, you know, in your personal life, it can be friendships, it can be, you know, personal deep relationships, it can be work things, it can be about where you live. But things will start to collapse, which is not good for your highest and greatest good. So whatever's collapsing, just we have to start to take that on board and let that go, okay? And clear as well what no longer serves us, because there's no good holding on to these things, because it's just going to hold us back. You know, this is for our conscious growth, okay? So don't sort of feel like, oh, you know, if I let go, I'm losing stuff, I'm losing, maybe you feel like you're losing yourself. That's your old self, like you're shedding off that old skin to sort of move forward. All those old mindsets, those old sort of belief patterns, we need to start to let them go. And it can be a little bit of a shaky time, because obviously you're used to those sorts of things in your life. So to all of a sudden have to let go of some of those things can be a little bit, ooh. But just know that it's all okay. It's all okay. Okay, so these last few days, it has been, I know the last video I did was all about those symptoms with these higher energies coming in. So there's been even more so, a lot of very blurred vision, a lot of those high-pitched sounds in the ears, old pains that you've had for years ago that seem to be coming back. They seem to be getting worse and worse. And a lot of people as well are getting a lot of anxiety. So just know that this is going to be okay. We're going to get through this. This is just that higher energy coming out and clearing and clearing. And sometimes when that energy comes in, it sort of focuses on that point to then release it. Okay, so know that it will pass. Okay. So we're going to start doing the healing now. So it's okay if you're watching this at another time that it is not live, because that healing will go out whatever time that you watch this. Okay, this healing, there is no such time, so you can receive this as long as you connect in with my energy. That if you can still watch this and not receive the healing if you don't want it, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to receive the healing and go through this with me, just put that intention in your mind that you want that healing to be done, to be taken place, and connect with my energy. So the way that I do that is I just imagine that we're both in a bubble. Okay, a bubble of energy. You're in a bubble of energy with me, so we've connected that energy together. Now just know that at the end of this healing, I am putting out that intention now that we will disconnect our energies, okay, together, so we're no longer connected after this healing. So whatever time that you're watching this, just with the intention of receiving the healing and putting yourself in that bubble with me, okay? Okay, so also bring in your intentions. Bring your intentions in for this healing as well, that you want to receive this healing, because obviously that's a big part of you going through this process as well, with your intentions. Intentions are so important. I don't think we realise how powerful they are. And ask for the healing for your highest and greatest good as well, on your soul expansion, because this is what it's all about. It's about your soul expanding and your soul learning. And the more that we can move through this life, clearing all that lower stuff, the more we can go forward and learn even more. So I'll guide you through this journey of excuse me, of healing and raising. Oh, goodness me. I think I've got spirit coming in now to sort of help through this. They always do this, don't they? Take my voice away. Okay. Okay, come in and join in and help, please. Okay, so we're going to go through this journey and helping to raise your vibrations with the clearing of the 15 chakras and then the deep connecting and grounding into Gaia. So let's take this journey together. Okay, so you're going to be taking part in this as well. You're going to do the healing because it's for you, as well as the healing that I bring forward. So if you want to close your eyes and take some nice deep breaths, taking yourself within. And now close your eyes, because then you're not distracted by things around you. This becomes more powerful, more potent when you go within. So with the eyes closed, go within as you breathe. Breathe nice and steady and calmly. Just focusing inward. And then just ask for your 4 bodies. Now that's your mental, emotional, physical and spiritual, or your energetic bodies, to come back to you as one, into alignment with the highest dimensional aspect of yourself. So just feel those 4 bodies coming back into one, coming into that alignment. You may feel like you need to shift a little bit your body as those energies come back in. You may feel like a rush of energy coming through you as they start to align. Now bring your awareness to your heart space, your heart center, your heart chakra. And see a flame within that heart space. Now this flame is ignited by the spark of the divine spark that you hold. That is you. You are the divine. And see that flame getting brighter and brighter with the energy of unconditional love, joy, peace, healing vibrations, and see that light expanding out to all 4 bodies, right out to the edges of your energetic body. Now you can visualize that as far out as you feel that your energetic body goes. So push that right out to the edges of your energetic body. And as we're doing this, from that heart space, we're also pushing out any lower energy, lower entities, beings, any false programming, any hooks, any attachments, any cords, anything that is not for your highest and greatest good. So push those all out of the energetic bodies, and then see that as it moves beyond that, rise up into the universe to be transmuted. And then feel that high vibrational light filling up your 4 bodies. Okay, so now we are going to just take our attention now to our Earth Star. Now, if you're not used to some of these chakras, I will be explaining as we go through these. Your Earth Star chakra is about 12 inches below your feet. And this moves around with you wherever you go. Okay, and this connects you to the Earth, to Mother Gaia. Okay, so just visualize with your eyes closed a vortex of energy 12 inches below your feet. Just see it as that vortex is like a corkscrew anchoring you in to the earth. You can see it as if as wide as it would cover you, okay, as far as your width would be. And see it as a colour of black and white. You can see those two colours mingling, or two colours speckled if you like, but just visualise that earth star below your feet. Just feel that energy of Gaia. Now we move up to the root or the base. Now this is at, if you want to visualise, at the bottom of your spine. Visualise that vortex of energy there. This is a red colour. This is the chakra that is red, the root or the base. Some people call it one thing or the other. Now just imagine that portal of energy like a tornado, and that tornado has got rubbish in, debris in, past events, those lower emotions from those lower events in your life, traumas maybe. Just see it all swirling around in this tornado. Now these can be from all lifetimes, not just this lifetime, from all lifetimes, from all parallel universes. Just visualise that energy. See all of that lower, stagnant energy within this vortex. Now in your mind, start to slow down the spin of that tornado. Slow it down until it stops. And then as it stops, spin it the other way. And as it spins the other way, see all of that rubbish, all of that debris, all of those lower emotions being sent up to the universe. Send it up. And then see your vortex of energy cleared. Now all of that lower energy that's been sent up will be transmuted into the universe and turned into what is needed, what energy is needed. So don't worry about that, let that go. And see your vortex with a clear energy, a high vibrational energy. Now start to see that vortex of energy starting to spin clockwise. See it balanced and stabilised. And see that colour red, really vibrant now. As the energy is clearer, it becomes a real vibrant red. See it spinning at its optimum frequency. Really visualise it and feel that energy as it starts to ground you even more. Feel it making you feel safe in your life, secure in your life. And feel your energy levels rise. If you need to take deep breaths at any point, do so. They may just come along out of the blue, just let them come. This is a breath that is needed to be taken, an intuitive breath. Now see silver roots coming from the base of your feet, and see them going down through your Earth Star chakra. See them going out wide in all directions, and see them going down deep. See them connecting to Gaia's highest dimensional crystalline grid. Just feel them connecting, wrapping round those crystals. Now we move on to the next, the sacral. So if you're not sure where your sacral is, if you put your hand below the belly button, below the navel, that is roughly where your sacral is. And this chakra is orange in colour. So again, visualise that vortex of energy, that tornado, and all of that rubbish, all of that debris, those lower emotions, because don't forget, each of these chakras will hold something different. So we need to clear the whole lot. So see it with that lower energy of all that lower stuff, all those lower emotions. And then in your mind, slow down that vortex of energy. You have the power to do this. You can do this. To slow it down. Slower, slower, and as it stops, spin it the other way. And send up all of that rubbish, all of that debris, all of those lower timelines of trauma, of hurt, of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy. Just send that straight up to the universe to be transmuted. And then when you feel that your vortex is clear, start to spin it clockwise. Feel it balanced and stable. And see that vibrancy of the orange within your sacral. Feel it spinning at its optimum frequency now. Really feel it, visualize it. And feel it bringing in creativity, sexual balance and independence. Feel these becoming stronger within you. And now we move to the next one, the navel. And obviously you know where that is. So with this one, the colour is like an orangey yellow colour. And again, visualise that portal, that vortex, that tornado of energy. Now you may feel like certain emotions coming up as we go through these on each individual chakra. Maybe certain emotions, certain feelings will start to come up. But just work your way through it. See that vortex full of that lower energy. You may see visions within the vortex. You may see people. But these would just be things that were not for your highest and greatest good. So let's stop that vortex spinning. Slow it down to a stop, and as it stops, spin the other way. Spinning it anti-clockwise now, sending it up, all of that lower energy up to the universe to be transmuted. Send it up, 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 clear, clear, clear. And as that vortex spins nice and clearly, see that beautiful orangey yellow colour become more vibrant. See that portal, your chakra, spinning at its optimum frequency. Really see it, really feel it within you. Feel it connecting to the divine, or God or source, whatever you may call that higher energy, your creator, if you like. Connecting to higher timelines. So just see those possibilities of those timelines starting to spread out there to connect. Okay, let's move on now, onto the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is if you put your hand, a hand above the navel. It's roughly about there, the solar plexus. And the colour of this vortex, this chakra, is yellow. So again, with your eyes closed, visualise that vortex of energy spinning. With all of that darker energy, those lower emotions that have come through the solar plexus, through those emotions that maybe they weren't balanced at the time. Slowly stop it in your mind, slow that vortex right down, and as it stops, spin it the other way. Spin it anti-clockwise, sending up that lower energy. Send it up to the universe. Keep seeing it spin as fast as you can to clear that vortex. And then as that vortex is cleared, slow it down again and see it spinning the other way. See it spinning clockwise. See it balanced and stabilised. That lovely clear energy, bringing the colour in, the colour of yellow. See it being brought up brighter and brighter. Really visualise it, really see it, really feel it. And start to feel the connection to your higher self, your higher consciousness. Calming you down, taking you out of fight and flight. Bringing in vitality. Really feel this energy running through you. Radiating out of the solar plexus. Okay, we're now going to move on to the heart. I'm sure we all know where our heart is. So the heart, from that heart vortex, now you may have a lot in here, but see that vortex spinning with all that lower energy. A lot of heartache we experience in human life. So there may be a lot here and there may be emotions being brought up. But see all of that lower energy, all of that rubbish in the lifetimes we've had. From all parallel universes, all lifetimes. All those low emotions we go through. Now bring that vortex, slow it, right down to a stop. Then spin the other way, anti-clockwise, releasing all of that lower energy into the universe. Let go, let it go. And then when it's all cleared, spin it clockwise. Feel it balancing, stabilising. The colour of the heart chakra is green. So see a vibrant green filling up your heart chakra. See that vortex of energy spinning at its optimum frequency. Really feel that love coming in to that heart space, that faith, that trust, that balancing of the emotions. Feel that love within that heart space multiply. Okay, we move on now to the higher heart. So the higher heart is in between the heart and the throat chakra, and this colour is green and pink. So again, visualise that vortex of energy with that darker, lower colour, those darker, lower emotions. Visualise all that debris within that vortex. And then start to slow that vortex down. Bring it to a stop. Spin it anti-clockwise, sending up all of that debris, all of those lower emotions, all timelines, all parallel universes. Send it up to the universe. The universe will transmute that energy. And then when your vortex is clear, completely rid of all those lower emotions, traumas, experiences, bring that vortex to a stop again and spin clockwise. Bringing in that vitality, bringing in that higher energy, balancing, stabilising. Really start to feel that energy as it spins in its optimum frequency. And feel it connecting you to unconditional love. Now this may make your heart chakra expand even more as well as we clear the higher heart. Just sit in that energy of love. Now we move on to the throat chakra. Obviously, you know where your throat is. We move on to that throat chakra. And the colour of blue. Visualise that vortex with all that lower energy. See it spinning, spinning, and slow it down. Slow it right down to a stop. Then spin anti-clockwise, sending it up to the universe. You can start to do this a bit more quickly now you know what you're doing and we know where we are with this. So send that up until it is cleared, until you have a lovely clear vortex of energy, all of that lower, from all lifetimes, just clear it, let it go. And as it's gone, then bring that vortex to a standstill, spin it clockwise. See it balancing and stabilizing with clear energy. And bring in that green pink colour. Bring it to its optimum frequency, your chakra. Visualize it. Really be there with it. Sorry, the colour was blue. Sorry, the blue colour of the throat. Bring that in. And feel that energy connecting you to communication, a clear communication in truth, in the highest frequency, truth in the highest frequency. So you will talk and listen in that higher frequency. And tolerance. Tolerance will come in with ease. Okay, now we move to the Altar Major. The Altar Major is at the back of the head. I've mentioned this before, right at the base of the skull. Some people call this the mouth of God. I call it the Altar Major, and the colour of this is teal. Okay, so that's where your vortex is that we are looking at now. So again, visualise that vortex with all of that horrible rubbish, all of that debris, all of those lower emotions. And as you visualise it, it becomes clearer. Then bring that vortex to a stop. Spin it clockwise. Send up all of that lower energy, all of that debris up into the universe. As it clears, 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 bring your vortex to a stop. Spin it clockwise. Feel and see it becoming balanced and stable. Feel it spinning in its optimum frequency. Bring it in that colour of teal, in the most vibrant colour. Really visualise it and feel it. As you disconnect from the 3D reality, all of those lower energies of 3D, and start to connect more with the 5th dimensional energy. Just feel like you're being plugged in to those higher vibrations of 5D. Okay, now we move to the 3rd eye, just here within the forehead. And the colour of this is indigo. So again, visualise that vortex within the 3rd eye. Just visualise the colour. Again, you may see visions, you may see faces, but just let those go. Those are not for your highest and greatest good, so let them go. By spinning that vortex the other way, stopping it, spinning it the other way, anti-clockwise. Send that up to the universe. All those lifetimes where you have been condemned for using your 3rd eye, where you have shut the 3rd eye down because of those past lives. Let that go now. And as your vortex becomes clear, start to spin clockwise. balancing, stabilizing. Feel the optimum frequency coming back in, that clear vortex of energy. Spinning in that vibrant indigo colour. And feel it connecting you to your intuition, your inner knowing, from your higher self, your higher consciousness, or your counsel. Feel a clear line of connection, those higher connections. Again, feel that line going out, connecting, connecting. And we move now onto the crown, just sitting on top of the head. Colour of this is violet. So again, visualise that vortex of energy spinning on the crown. All those lifetimes that you may have shut your crown down, that connection to the Creator, to Source, to Divine, to God, whatever you call it. All those lower emotions through all lifetimes, parallel universes. Just see all of that spinning in your vortex. Then with your mind, slow that vortex down. And as it stops, spin in the anti-clockwise, sending all of that up into the universe. When it's clear, bring it to a stop and spin clockwise until it's at its optimum speed, aligned and balanced, stabilized. Bringing in that violet color. Really feel it connecting to the physical and the physical to the universe, to the consciousness. Feel it expand out wider and wider. Just really visualize this expansion. So now we move on to the causal. The causal is a little bit higher up than the crown. And the colour of this is pure white. So again, visualize that tornado, that vortex, that portal of all of those lower energies, all of that stuff that is no longer needed in this higher vibration we're going into. And when you visualize it, bring it down to a stop and spin anti-clockwise, sending it all up to the universe, releasing it, release, release, release. And then when cleared, bring that vortex to a stop and start to spin it clockwise. Bring it into its optimum frequency, its optimum speed. Feel it balanced and stabilized. And visualize that pure white of your causal. Feel it connecting to almost like a telephone exchange where messages from higher realms can drop in. That knowing, that communication for that higher guidance that we ask for. Now we move on to the next one, the 13th one, and this is our soul star, which couples up with the earth star below our feet, and our soul star is about 12 inches above our heads. And this colour is magenta, a deep, deep pink. So again, visualise a vortex of energy. And any lower stagnant energy, any lower emotions, any traumas from past lives, parallel universes. Don't judge anything that comes up. Now bring it to a standstill and spin in the other way, the anti-clockwise. Sending all of that up into the universe. And then when you see that vortex of energy cleared, spin it in a clockwise. Spin it until it's at its optimum frequency, its optimum speed. Feel it balanced, see it stabilised. And see that magenta colour vibrant within that chakra. Feel its energies, feel it connecting to all lifetimes of wisdom and gifts, past and future. Feel the flow of the energy in this now moment. Be open to all of these gifts, these knowings to flow in now. We now move on to the next one, the stellar gateway. Again, this is above the soul star as we move up. The stellar gateway is a gold colour, a golden colour. So again, visualise that vortex. You don't have to know what lower energies are in there, all that debris. You don't have to know what it is. Just see it and be ready to release it. So see it spinning. Slow it down to a stop. Spin it in an anti-clockwise. Release. Release all of that energy up to the universe. So your intentions, you let it go. And when it's cleared, spin your vortex clockwise. Feel it spinning at its optimum speed. Visualise it balanced and stable, strong. And visualise that golden colour of your stellar gateway chakra. Feel it connecting you to the I am presence, to the universal energies. Now you may hear sounds as you connect. So let those sounds come in if you do. Now we move on to the 15th one, the solar junction. Now this is a golden white colour, but see that vortex of energy spinning with all of those lower energies from all of those timelines, all of those parallel universes, that anything of those lower emotions, traumas that have happened, that have got stuck there. Bring your vortex to a stop and spin anti-clockwise, sending that energy up into the universe to be transmuted. When it's all gone, bring your vortex into a clockwise rotation, balancing it, stabilizing, bringing it to its optimum frequency, and visualize that gold and white light shining brightly. Feel it connecting you to the 7 galactic suns, which pour their energy into the grand central sun, the solar junction. And visualize that expansion. Now stay with your eyes closed and bring this energy from the grand central sun down through your chakras. Bring it down through the body's crystalline pillar, down through your base chakra, and down through those roots in your feet you placed down earlier. Down into Gaia's heart space. Visualize how you would imagine Gaia's heart space. And that will be personal to you. Now we're going to be giving her a gift of this universal divine source energy. Energy of unconditional love and healing. And thank her for all she provides for us, all the miracles she performs in every second. And thank her for allowing you to have this lifetime upon her. With much love and gratitude, bring those energies of Gaia's grounding, nurturing, balancing, stabilizing energies up through your roots, into your body, out into all 4 bodies. Just visualize them illuminating. Then bring your awareness into your heart space and breathe through the heart. Feel that breath coming in through the heart and out, spreading that love out as you breathe. Visualize all of your chakras cleared, cleansed, vibrating in their optimum frequency, balanced, aligned, and working for your highest and greatest good. Feel your empowerment, your sovereignty, connecting to the Christ consciousness of all that is. Bringing into alignment timelines for your highest and greatest good. Breaking through the third and fourth dimension, those patterns and programming. We release those and connect to the 5th dimensional energies. So now just sit and receive as I give out some more healing energy. Just sit in that space that you have created. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzabayot. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzabayot. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzabayot. Hi everyone. Oh. Okay, so that is the end of that healing and clearing. So most of that you would be doing yourself with your intentions, you visualizing, you wanting that healing. Obviously I brought in extra healing for you and helped you and held the space for you and brought in some healing towards the end there for you. So if you are watching this and only seen a part of it or a little bit or the beginning bit or the end bit, then go back. You may need to watch this in maybe a more private environment where you are. I don't know where you are at the minute, but you may feel like you want to go and take yourself off into maybe a sacred place and go through this healing in more privacy. So do that. As I say, it doesn't matter when you watch this, that healing will come through to you, so don't worry about that. So thank you for coming in, whether it is live or whether it is on catch up or whether it is on YouTube, wherever it is. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you found that beneficial. As I say, you will feel this more as we move forward through August. You'll start to feel these energies more, and the more you do this clearing, this healing of yourself, then those energies will come in and you will really feel the benefits of them. But please take that time for, you know, all of this to integrate into you as well. Okay, don't expect it to happen just like that. Okay, so I shall leave it there. So from my heart, with love to yours. Bye bye.